ร่วมจัดไปโดย Sing Corporation ธนาคารไทยพาณิชย์จำกัดมหาชน
หลังจากจิ้งจอกสยามเลสเตอร์ซิตี้สร้างประวัติศาสตร์คว้าแชมป์พรีเมียร์ลีกครั้งแรกนับตั้งแต่ก่อตั้งสโมสรสถาปนาตัวเองเป็นทีมตัวพ่อแห่งเกาะอังกฤษได้อย่างยิ่งใหญ่โดยการนำของคนไทยอย่างคุณวิชัยศรีวัฒนประภาและคุณอัยวัฒน์ศรีวัฒนประภาพร้อมสร้างนักเตะตัวพ่อขึ้นมาประดับวงการลูกหนังโลกมากมายไม่ว่าจะเป็นแจมมี่วาร์ดี้ศูนย์หน้าฟอร์มฮอตทีมชาติอังกฤษชุดยูโร 2016ริยาดมาเรสจากวันนั้นถึงวันนี้เลสเตอร์ซิตี้สร้างตำนานตัวพ่อมาแล้วมากมายแกรี่ลินิเกอร์ศูนย์หน้าระดับตำนานของทีมชาติอังกฤษปีเตอร์ชิลตันตำนานผู้รักษาประตูระดับโลกรวมถึงนักเตะที่ครั้งหนึ่งเคยถูกซื้อตัวไปเป็นสถิติของสโมสรเอมิล เฮสกี้อดีตตัวพ่อร่างยักษ์ที่ถูกสโมสรลิเวอร์พูลซื้อตัวไป11ล้านปอนด์เป็นสถิติสโมสรในเวลานั้นพร้อมสร้างผลงานได้อย่างยอดเยี่ยมจนเป็นตำนานของสโมสรวันนี้เราจะไปพูดคุยกันถึงเรื่องราวในมุมมองที่แตกต่างกับตำนานตัวพ่อคนนี้เอมิล เฮสกี้
คุณผู้ชมฮะวันนี้ผมอยู่กับตำนานของเลสเตอร์เลยนะฮะนักเตะที่ค่าตัวแพงที่สุดเลสเตอร์ขายเข้าไปลิเวอร์พูลตอนนั้น11ล้านปอนด์เป็นสถิติซึ่งก็ยังคงเป็นสถิติจนถึงวันนี้คงจะงงนะครับว่าลิเวอร์พูลยังไม่เคยได้แต่เลสเตอร์ได้ You must be very surprised we won it before Liverpool
Definitely, you know, if you're looking at the team and the club, yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of people more surprised than me, to be honest with you, because you expect Liverpool to be chasing the championship every year, not Leicester. But it's fantastic, not just for this for the club, but for the city, for the whole of Thailand, for the whole of England, for the whole of the world, really, because it shows that with a bit of heart, with a bit of faith, and the right manager and the right backing behind you, it shows what's possible.
คนหลายคนคงจะสงสัยว่าทำไมเลสเตอร์ถึงมาได้ไกลขนาดนี้ From the normal people point of view they say Leicester is play like they have nothing to lose and all the big teams they kind of like play below their standard As a professional player I want the professional players idea What makes this happen
It's exactly what you said. I think Leicester's players play with no fear. You know, when you're at the top, you can feel the pressure, and you saw it with Spurs. The last 2 games they've lost. When you're at the top, there is a certain amount of pressure that comes with playing. When there's no expectations on you, that's when you can actually play out above yourself and with no fear.
Have fun.
Yes, and when you're having fun, you know, within anything you do, when you're having fun, that's when you get the best out of yourself. And it shows on the pitch with these Leicester players. You're getting more than what you expect, to be honest with you. They're playing out of their skin, and you're looking at a lot of them. They're actually now pushing for international football. They're being recognised that way.
เขาบอกว่าแน่นอนเล่นแบบสนุกเล่นแบบไม่กลัวอะไรแต่สิ่งที่ผมสงสัยก็คือสเปอร์เนี่ยเจอความกดดันแล้วเล่นไม่ดีเลยแต่เลสเตอร์เองเนี่ยก็ไม่เคยมีประสบการณ์ในการลุ้นแชมป์แล้วทำไมเขาถึงเล่นได้ดีขนาดนี้ We've mentioned earlier that Spurs they don't have the championship challenging experience and you can see from the last 2 games they kind of faltered but Leicester doesn't have the same kind of experience too but how come they still can maintain the performance and go for glory
I think with the manager has really installed in them to take a lot of pressure off them as well because he's taken a lot of pressure on himself so it allows the players to just go and play with some freedom Spurs players have probably felt the pressure Leicester players don't even seem like they ever felt pressure all throughout the season they carrying on going from strength to strength for me from December I was saying before from December it would be an interesting time for them because around the Christmas period and January you sometimes play 3 games in 1 week. And then once you start losing one game and your momentum goes a little bit, you never know what's going to happen. But their momentum kept on going from strength to strength to strength. But they never let that upset them, and they went from strength to strength.
คำถามต่อไปแฟนลิเวอร์พูลคงจะอยากจะฟังนะฮะ อันนี้จะถามแบบตรงๆกันเลยนะครับว่าเลสเตอร์จะเป็นแชมป์ยุโรป UEFA Champions League ก่อนลิเวอร์พูลจะเป็นแชมป์พรีเมียร์ลีกหรือเปล่า Be honest with me with this question okay
I'll try.
Will Leicester win the UEFA Champions League before Liverpool win the Premier League?
They've got probably just about as much. Probably just about as much.
Which one will happen first? Liverpool win the Premier League or Leicester win the Champions League?
I think it's a difficult question, isn't it? Look, I think what you got to weigh. But I think Leicester are going to surprise a lot of teams in the Champions League.
Really?
Yeah, I think they will because they'll never be put up against a team that plays with that in that structure.
And they don't know how Leicester play too.
Exactly.
It's
They don't know
new.
too much about Leicester as in their team, as in their players, but when they'll come up against a rude awakening when they come up against Vardy, when they come up against Mahrez, when they come up against Hoof, when they come up against Wes Morgan, when they come up against Schmeichel, a great goalkeeper, when they come up against these players, they don't really know too much about them. They're gonna be very surprised. As in Liverpool winning the league, Liverpool have got to look at what Leicester did. Look at what Leicester achieved.
They should get a Thai owner.
Have you got one for that? but Liverpool have probably got to look at that and say, look, it can be done, you know, and add 1 or 2 players that is going to enhance their team. As you saw in the previous games that they've played, they've played some really exciting football. But it's now and again. They'll play that game and then you won't see them
Consistency.
for 2 games. Yes, you won't see them for 2 games. You want the consistency that you expect, and you want that throughout the whole of the season. If you get that throughout the whole of the season, why not?
And you live in Manchester.
Yes.
So Manchester United, how much time would it take for them to recover? Be honest with me.
That's going to be a while.
Really? Why? They have the money. They spend a lot too.
I think they have the money, but they need the structure back. You see their old players criticising them about the way they play, the intensity. And I played against the Man U side that they went.
What do they lack after Sir Alex left? That doesn't look the same in your perspective because you play against them.
The intensity in their attack. They always had blistering pace.
To the wings, eh?
Wing and up front. And they kind of went to try and play a bit more
Composed.
just ball possession based, and it's slow. Where you give the ball away against Man United within 5 seconds. When I was playing, within 5 seconds that could be in the back of your net because they're very good at attacking football. Now they haven't really got that. They've really got nice ball players, but it looks too slow for them. They've probably got to revert back to that the way they played. Paul Scholes is criticised the way they're playing. You've got Roy Keane criticising the way they're playing, and Man United, like you're saying, they could spend their way back up. But it will still take a time to gel a team together to know which direction they want to go.
Is Jose Mourinho the solution, in your opinion?
He is a solution. He is a solution because if you look at what he's done throughout the teams that he's managed. But if you look at that now, he is a solution. But then people are going to question whether he brings enough youngsters through. They're going to question that with the Rashfords coming through this year, with your Lindegaards coming through, players like that coming through, and it looks exciting for Manchester itself because they're all Manchester-based players. Will he bring them players through? I don't know. But Manchester itself expects Manchester United to be at the top.
Last question. Soccer, football.
Yes.
It seems so easy when I'm talking to you. Speedy wingers, speedy forwards. And Luis van Gaal is like a genius. I mean, he's pretty good. Then you know exactly what happened that brought them the glory, the style. Why not just do it? He has the idea, he has the money, he has the experience, he has everything. And you, as the ex-professional player, and everyone in the world, they said, that's what we need. Then how come it cannot put it into action? I'm just curious.
It's all well and good saying, but when you actually get a group together,
He's
trying
said
to,
that.
yes, to try and do it. I'm guessing he didn't get the full players that he wanted to get, so then you've got to try and make do. If it was that easy, everyone would be doing it, wouldn't it?
It's funny because if you say they don't have the players you need, Leicester has a less
Well,
players.
Leicester has a structure that worked
Perfectly
brilliant.
for this group
yes, for that group of players. And you've got to remember it's from end of last season as well. They worked hard the end of last season to get themselves, I think it was the last 10 games, I think it was 8 wins or something like that. So it was a momentum that went from there, from strength to strength, and with the manager that they brought in, he just brought something a little bit different that allowed them to express themselves even more.
Okay.
And that's the way it's picked up. Whether that formula would work if he went into Manchester United, I don't know. I don't think so. But for this group of players, it was fantastic. As you saw, them winning the league.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Too bad you can't be in the team that won. Huh? But you still.
I was in a team that won in
the
our
Carling Cup, right?
Yes, in our time, and we went to 3 cup finals, winning 2 of them, and that was a wonderful achievement for our time. This is a new era, a new achievement for these teams.
Did it feel funny that you actually didn't have a chance to win it? But you're still a legend here, of course.
Yeah, look, we knew what we was capable of doing. We came up. Remember, we came up from the championship, which was the championship then. We finished 10th in the league in the first season and won the cup. This next season finished 9th. The season after that went to the cup final again, finished 9th and went to the cup final again, lost in the cup final. Season after that we finished 10th and won the cup final. So it's a progression, isn't it? And we were doing really well for our time. Now it's their time, and they've done exceptionally well for their time. So you've got to pat them, give them a round of applause for that, really.
Congratulations, Emil.
Thank you very much.
The legend.
Thank you.
The living legend. Thank you.
Thank you. Champ, chat, bye.
สัมภาษณ์พิเศษจริงๆบอกแล้วว่าต้องดูรายการแชมป์จัดไปนะคะอย่าลืมค่ะเวลาดีๆค่ะเวลาเที่ยงตรงนะคะทางช่อง3นะคะช่อง13เวลาเที่ยงตรงเปิดเจอกันเลยแชมป์จัดไปนี่สำหรับวันนี้นะคะเวลาของเราก็หมดลงแล้วเจอกันในสัปดาห์หน้าค่ะกับแชมป์จัดไปนะคะอย่าลืมนะคะเวลาเที่ยงตรงค่ะทางช่อง3 Family ค่ะช่อง13เปิดเจอกันเลยค่ะสำหรับวันนี้นะคะสวัสดีค่ะบ๊ายบายบ๊ายบาย
Bye bye.
บ๊ายบาย
โอเคครับ เสียงเรคคอร์ด กล้องเรคคอร์ด 5 4 3คัดกันครับเรคคอร์ด กล้องเรคคอร์ดครับ 5 4 3
วันนี้ดีใจมากๆได้เจอครับที่3คนแล้วก็ได้สอนนักขนมด้วย
โอ้ขอคัดกันครับ
แล้วพอฟังมีความแปลกเป็นครู
ขออนุญาตครับ เอาเข้าตรงแปลกนะครับ
แต่ละคำที่มันฟังแล้วก็ได้